Hello, my fellow oddities, and welcome to part 5 of Autumn View. If this is your first time, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button and go ahead and share with all your friends. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and take a visit to my website. I've got all sorts of stuff on there to help support me in all my endeavors. And with that out of the way, we're going to get right into today's video. So for all of today's content, I had actually enough footage to release 2 videos, but I figured since it's nothing but final touches, it'd be kind of pointless to make 2 videos of the same thing. So I just kind of jammed it all into one video. There's about 3 hours worth of footage here. I've cut it down and sped it up just to make it a little bit more palatable for you guys. I am using mostly a small point brush. Obviously right here I'm using the tiny filbert brush, but for the most part today I'm just going to be using a very tiny point brush just to get a lot of these dots in here. I've got a pretty wide palette. I've got yellow ochre, cadmium yellow, cadmium red, raw umber, titanium white, and a little bit of Mars black. And then later on I even got just a little bit of cobalt blue in there to get some more greens back in there. There's not really a whole lot of walkthrough I can do other than just showing you the video footage. Most of today's content is just adding tons and tons of tiny little dots. So here I decided I needed to get a little bit more of my dark tones back in there. So I mixed up just a little bit of Mars black with my raw umber and got a really dark brown tone and just used a very small angle brush to get some of those dark tones back in there. It really helps break those trees up and blend it all, mesh it all, make it look a little bit more chunky. right, that's gonna do it for this painting. If you've been following along, then you should have something relatively close to this. I really love how this came out. Those trees down the bottom came out real chunky. I love the fog. Everything just really looks good to me. Please remember, if this is your first time, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and take a visit to my website. It really helps to support me, and I will see you in the next episode.